Hi guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Taylor and I have been a coach since Halloween of what year is it? We're in 2018 now. I've been a coach for just over a year and I joined on Halloween, so I'll let you guys do the math because I'm an accountant full-time and don't do math on the weekends. What I want to talk to you guys about today is challenge groups and how important they are for running your coaching business. So first of all, most of you probably have either been in a challenge group for kind of a long time and are now just deciding to join us in the coaching opportunity, or you're new to the coaching opportunity and are just now getting into your first challenge group with Janelle, myself, Kristen, many of the other leaders on Team Body Electric. So what we want to talk about is why these are crucial for your long-term longevity and success as a coach. So number one, a challenge group is a safe place where you and many other people, mostly your customers, are going to all come together, and together each of you will be using the Beachbody products, right? So anyone that's in your challenge group is somebody who has purchased preferably a challenge pack from you. They're a customer that are going to hopefully stay in your groups for a long time and over time make you more and more money. Not that this is all about money, but hey, who doesn't like a little extra cash? So this is how you create long-term value for your customer. So let's just say you sell somebody a challenge pack, right? You've got them Beachbody on demand for a year, their 1 month of Shakeology, maybe some equipment that goes along with it. And sometimes some other companies, not everybody, some other direct sales companies will sell you a product and say, okay, thanks, have a great life. Hopefully you'll buy from me again sometime soon. But a challenge group is how you can create more value for your customer to keep them around longer and continue to see how these products work, how effective they are, and want to keep using them for the long term. So they'll go through one challenge group, say they're doing 21-day fix, while everyone else in the group maybe is doing 21-day fix, maybe is doing a different program. But they go through it and they're like, holy cow, this stuff actually works. I should probably keep getting Shakeology every month. And then that's a long-term customer for you that you every single month will earn commission from. And if you have 3 of those people, it covers the cost of your shake. So hey, look at that. Everybody wins. Another great thing about challenge groups is that it's the ultimate accountability for you. When you're leading and being an example for other people, it's makes you have to show up a little bit more. I know when I'm running a challenge group, which is all the time now, but I didn't start immediately, there are so many days where I'm just like, I'm just going to skip today. I'm not going to worry about doing my workout. I don't really feel like drinking my shake, which that doesn't have the shake I want to drink all the time. Not wanting to do a workout happens all the time. So those days, your group, you're being an example for all the people in there. And if you're going in there every other day saying, I don't really feel like working out today, so I didn't do it, what kind of example are you being for all of your challengers that are in the group? And then they're not going to want to keep going because you're not being a good example for them. So that was actually the main reason why I started as a coach, because I was really struggling with my accountability to keep doing things daily. But I did find that as soon as I started running a group and I was trying to show other people that it was possible, it was the ultimate accountability for me, and that was when I finally got serious about actually sticking to something. It's also really good because as coaches, obviously none of us are perfect. Not one single one of us in this group are perfect. And when we're real and relatable like that, that helps you get customers. So you can be a leader, but you can still be a challenger at the same time. Just because, you're the leader and it is the ultimate accountability, there are still going to be days when you don't do your workout. And when you're in your challenge group and you show people that you're real and it's not just them who don't want to do their workout all the time, it's when you overcome those obstacles that you're going to really inspire people, and you're also going to show them that you guys are the same. You can both overcome these things together, and actually it makes the challenge group an even more comfortable place for everybody, because it's not like you're some fitness superstar that everyone's trying to be like. You're in there with friends that, friends, because sometimes it just starts as customers, but this is how you build relationships with your customers. And I can honestly say that everyone that's in my challenge group right now is my friend. I would go out of my way to help anybody. Like, you form this bond with each other that you don't really have with everybody else, because it's a really vulnerable place. It's a place for people to come in and talk about their struggles, talk about their weight, talk about their goals, talk about their diet. These are things that people don't necessarily like to talk about all the time. And the safe place creates so much trust, and it really is a family when you run a challenge group. And so when you have that kind of commitment to other people, it is just magical. So that's one of the best parts about running a challenge group. Finally, like, I don't know if this is really finally, I'm very long-winded, but this is the best way for you to stay engaged in your business. If you talk to some people who are coaches and you ask them, are you running a challenge group? And they say no. Ask them how their business is going. Are they making money? Are they getting new customers all the time? The answer probably is not going to be yes. So when you're running a challenge group, you have real life people in your group, right? Real life people using the products, getting results, showing progress because of these amazing products, right? So they're telling their friends, they're sharing their stories, and then you have that constantly to keep you going. When you're running a challenge group, you want to get new people in it all the time, so that's going to make your business grow. If you're not running a challenge group, what kind of ambition do you have necessarily to invite people to do Beachbody with you? Because inviting is so important. If you're inviting them to use the products but don't have this challenge group to show them how to use it and to keep them encouraged and motivated and on track to do it, they're probably not going to stick with it. The good news is you don't have to have 1 million challengers. You don't have to have 1 million challengers. You can have a few, and until you think that you have enough to do your own, you can always jump in the challenge group that your coach is running, that I'm sure you're in. That's not a big deal, and especially if you feel super unprepared. But here's the best part. If you don't have enough people or you don't feel prepared, you can team up with somebody. I've done a ton of challenge groups where I'm paired up with another one of us boss babes, and they end up being like some of my funnest challenge groups, because you learn so much from the other coach, but you're also meeting new people. So it's super fun, and actually I would totally suggest that for your first challenge group. If you're nervous or scared and you don't necessarily have a lot of people, team up with somebody else. You guys can come together, get on some Zooms, come up with some ideas, and just really combine both of your philosophies to make like a super kick-ass group. And so I totally suggest that at first. Another good thing, I'm sorry, I'm just checking my notes to make sure that I don't miss anything. Join a friend, blah, blah, blah. I think that's pretty much what this all comes down to, is that when you are in a challenge group, you're helping yourself be a product of the product because you're using it and being a leader for everybody else. You're creating trust with your customers so that they'll stick around long term and be good for your business for the future. You're creating progress and results for yourself and your customers that you can use to help attract new customers to put in your challenge group. And you're going to help stay engaged in your business. If you're not running that group, how often are you really thinking about Beachbody? If you're not running a group, maybe you're in your coaches and that's helping you use the products. But if you're not having those invites and people to go into your challenge group, you're not really going to go that far. Sorry for the tough love, but this is the bread and butter of what we do. If you're not running a challenge group, this is what makes Beachbody coaches different than some other multi-level marketing companies, is that we're with our customers for the long term. We're not giving up, and it helps us to really just be on point all the time and prove that this stuff works and create all these safe, family-like environments for everybody. And you want to know what? Some of the best coaches started as challengers. I started as a challenger. I'm sure you probably started as a challenger too. And guess what? When you have challengers in your challenge group, you're going to build some freaking badass coaches because they've been through it. They know the stuff works. They know how challenge groups work. So they're going to run kick-ass challenge groups. Literally, this is how this business works. And if you're not running a challenge group, you don't even have to know how. Do you know there are so many templates out there between Team Body Electric, Team B Misfit, our upline team? You don't even have to do any work to run one. you have to do some work to like buffer your posts, which is a post scheduling thing. We can talk about that in a different time. But like, if you don't know what to say, you don't have to come up with the stuff on your own. You can use some of the million resources that our team has available to just like get some meat into your challenge group until you have your own things to say. So there's literally no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. If you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me, reach out to Janelle, reach out to your coach that invited you to this training, and let's change some lives, people. It's the best feeling ever. Bye.